What these two men don't know is this might be the last day one of them is seen alive.
What's going on today?
I parked my mower over on my property, right there in the corner. It's still there. And they're claiming that it's theirs.
What's going on, guys?
Back at it with him again.
What's that?
Back with him again. Arguing with him again.
What happened?
He came, approached us.
Whose lawnmower is that right there?
That's his lawnmower. He brought it over there because he said that's his property.
Okay.
Now,
And then he got up in my face and kicked my ass.
Okay.
so anyway, he come out there and he hates my son. He started saying stuff. And so my son said, "What are you talking about?" And he come over here and he pulled that stake. He got 3 crosses on his
Right.
So he pulled that up out the ground and my son took it away from him. And then my son rushed down, got a brick and hit him on the head with it.
Yeah, that's how he came to me. Gonna bust me over the head with this. So I had to defend myself.
He hit me with a brick.
Did you pick up a stick?
I did.
Did you swing at him?
No.
Did you threaten him with the stick?
I told him to stay away from me.
And then what happened?
And then he kept on coming towards me.
Okay.
And I touched him with the stick. I didn't
You
swing
touched
at
him with the stick and then he hit you?
No. He hit me. And then I touched him with a stick.
Where did you get the brick from?
Right
It was on the
on
lawn.
the lawn.
Is that what's that right there?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me take a look at it. There's the brick. Whose hat is that? Whose hat is this?
That's his hat. He was on our property. Right here, this is our property. He came over here and swung at me and swung and hit my mom over here with this here. There's a brick right there. He came over here. He was gonna swing at my mom too. He tried to hit my mom. So I had to defend my mom. She 80-some years old. That's what made me. I had to react quick. So he said he's gonna get his gun.
Did you get knocked out at all when you got hit?
No, I didn't.
Did you fall on the ground? You got trash all over you.
What happened, ma'am?
I didn't see it, no.
Is this your husband?
Yes.
What's his name?
Very
Damon, D-A-M-O-N.
Was he sitting on the tractor?
No, he just parked it there.
And then where'd he go? When he sat
He
up?
sat in the chair over there. My mom came and asked you.
That right there.
Yeah. He said, I do whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, to me, that looks like it's on his property.
Can you show me the cameras? Can you make it go
Come on.
back further than 10:30?
It's brand new for me. So I'm having trouble.
He came out here and pulled the stake out and tried to bust my mom over here. He pulled the stake out the ground and gave my mom.
Here, give me this.
So what is a person, if it was your
So
mom,
the altercation took place right here.
Yeah, where the brick is, right there. He came over here and said, F you, and he pulled that stake out and came at my
How
mom.
did his hat get right there?
Because he ran back and said he was going to get his gun. He said, I'm going to get my gun.
Oh, what a mess, Mr. Wilmington.
Big man, he's an expert on this. You want him to take a look at it?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
So he's
See,
coming over.
there he's coming over.
Yep. What was he saying to you here?
He said he's going to burn my tractor up.
So why is he on your property?
Because she says it's her property. And I showed him the line where I've been cutting.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is the property line.
Okay.
I came out over here, and now he gets in my face. He says, "Now I'm in your face. What are you going to do about it?" And I pushed him away.
Oh.
Let me go grab the brick. That's when he said that, and that's when I walked over and got one of my crosses to protect myself from his brick.
So he's coming back with the brick.
Yep. She's trying to stop him. Looks like Anthony's going to jail today.
Look. Then he takes the
Oh, you
stick
hit him
and
again?
trying to hit him with the
He
stick.
hit me again.
Sir, we need to take you down. You're on blood thinners, so
Yeah.
it could get worse. So if you want to come with us, we'll let you walk out there and
Can you come over here a second?
Just a second.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a quick picture. Just 1 second.
He said, just 1 second, just 1 minute.
You can count it down. Okay, see your... There you go. You see, is your hand scraped up at
No,
all?
I don't think so. It's just here and here.
Sir, is it okay if Captain Smallfield keeps messing with this while we take you out there and run you down? I'd like to get going here.
One last
just as soon as
shot
I get
here. Okay.
You might need a stitch. Make sure that you don't have any extra bleeding going in your head there with your blood thinners. Okay.
The officer who was investigating Anthony, the next door neighbor who threw the brick, now enters the victim's house right when the other officers finish watching the surveillance footage.
Are the officers in here?
Yes, they're to the right.
Okay.
Which is the property line.
Yeah.
And that's where he hit me. I guess I did fall.
That's pretty damning evidence.
He's writing a statement for me right now. That's awesome. Oh, I know. I mean, because without that,
No, yeah.
the problems we've had with these two.
Right.
Let me see what you got there, Anthony.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, all right. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to stop you right there, all right? Because at this point, you got the right to remain silent. Go and stand up, Anthony. And put your arm on your back. Anything on you I should know about? Anything? Okay. You're under arrest for felony. Okay. We watched the video. All right. Everything is on video from start to finish. And after watching that video, it is very clear that your son is the primary aggressor in this incident. All right. Do you want your mom to have this dollar? Because he'll just...
Could have definitely been handled a different way.
All right. Here you go.
Felonious assault?
Yeah.
It's with a brick.
Well, he charged him with that cross.
You go down to the jail, you go in front of a judge, and it'll get worked through. He's got cameras pointing to the whole incident from start to finish, and it's clear.
So I gotta do time for this?
Not necessarily.
We're not the judge and the jury. We're just merely...
So I gotta go to court tomorrow?
Eventually,
Yeah.
you'll probably see a judge, yeah.
All right, let's go over to my truck.
A felony?
Yeah, when you hit somebody in the head with a brick, Anthony.
My whole career messed up now.
Like I said, you're being charged with a felony, but, nothing is until you're found guilty of something. You know what I mean? Innocent until proven guilty. You've heard that before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you put your... Are you going to...
I can't get up there, man.
Put that one leg up in there first.
Are you serious?
Throw that right leg up in there.
My life, man, I can't even be confined to nothing. I can't do it, man. Can you roll the window down or
What's
something?
that? I'm going to open that window up and turn the air on.
This hurt, man.
All right, I'm going to go grab the brick now. All right, let's go get these cuffs off. All right, come on. We're going to go up the steps over here. All right, go on in there. And then to the left. Stay right there. All right, so I'm going to read your rights to you. You have the right to remain silent. You can decide at any time to exercise those rights, not answer any questions, and make any statements. So what's going to happen here today is that you're currently under arrest for felonious assault. And the reason that you are the one that's under arrest is that he had video, and it captured the entire incident from start to finish. You told me that the incident occurred where the brick was laying, which is on your property, in my interpretation. That is not where the incident occurred. Everything occurred on his property. It shows you approaching him on his property, you going straight up and getting in his face, and then it shows him pushing you off of him, all right, after you're inches from his face, and you run over and grab the brick, he grabs the cross, and that's when, it shows you striking him in the head with that brick, knocking him down where his hat was, on his property. So that's why you're here. So what's going to happen is you're being charged with felonious assault. All right, anytime you throw a brick at somebody, that's pretty serious. He could have been, seriously hurt. All right, luckily it looks like a cut to his head. It's, he's going down to the hospital because he's still bleeding. You'll be charged with felonious assault. You'll be going out to the county today. Most likely you'll be arraigned on that charge tomorrow. Regarding the facts that I stated to you, is there anything am I wrong in how I described what happened after watching the video?
423, good.
I mean, in looking at the video, and obviously I don't have audio or whatever, but he did nothing wrong. That lawnmower is parked on his property. So, all right, I do have to shut this door. I'll be with you in a little bit. All right, I got some paperwork to do.
The events in the body cam footage took place in August of 2021 in Ravenna, Ohio. Later that same month, the victim who was hit in the head with a brick, 77-year-old Damon, later passed away at the hospital due to his head injury. The suspect, 60-year-old Anthony Wilmington, was then indicted by the Portage County Grand Jury on the charges of felonious assault, a secondary felony, murder, an unclassified felony, and tampering with evidence, a third-degree felony. He initially appeared to court with an attorney and pleaded not guilty. However, he subsequently took a plea deal, pleading guilty to felonious assault and tampering with evidence in exchange for the murder charge to be dismissed. Wilmington was then sentenced to 9 to 10.5 years in prison. Later in 2022, Wilmington filed an appeal claiming that he received and 37 later in 2022. Wilmington filed an appeal claiming that he received ineffective assistance from his attorney that resulted in him pleading guilty and being sentenced to a lengthy prison term. However, his appeal was denied after it was determined that his guilty pleas were knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily made. Wilmington is currently being held at the North Central Correctional Complex in Marin, Ohio, where he will be released in 2030 to 2032, depending on his behavior.
Did you notice how fast he started talking? Because that tells you more than the assault itself. When he's being interviewed, he volunteers information, pretty much trying to shape the story before the officer can even ask questions. When someone rushes to control the narrative like that, it's usually because they already know the truth won't help them. Now, I've had neighbor issues myself, bad enough that I had to move, and I can tell you, that tension builds slow, quiet, until one day it doesn't stay quiet anymore. Now in Ohio, when someone causes a death while committing a violent felony, like a felonious assault, that's where a situation like this can turn into a murder charge. But what started as a property argument turned into a courtroom battle that he wasn't prepared for. Because once that victim dies, it's no longer about what you meant to do, it's about what you set in motion. And then listen to him talking about his career, saying he can't be confined. Not one word about what he just did to that man.